All right, so I'm here. I'm back. I uploaded a video earlier today, basically talking about the way to level up a Grand Chase before, like, you're at the CP cap. Um, so something that I wanted to show, I was testing with my friend, well, not playing with him, but talking to him about just as a theory, was that the hero dungeons gave a ton of EXP. And this proved to be true. I ended up running. Uh, okay, well, what I wanted to do was get Mari to 80, record and run fresh just to see how much EXP it actually gives. Unfortunately, things didn't go out that exact way. This whole recording is about 44, 45 minutes long. And I thought about voicing it over and reading out exactly what's going on. But I just don't feel like it, man. I'm burnt out. She's 85. Uh, I showed the chaser point stats that I had for her leading up to this point. I showed how far I got into dungeons leading up to this point. I did my growth missions leading up to this point, and I showed the actual dungeon runs throughout all this, and then the characters that I have to 85 thus far. And I just don't feel like doing anything else. So I'm going to basically sum up everything. I wanted to talk enough to where it covered the entirety of the video, but to be honest, this is like 40 plus minutes worth of footage, and I don't think that I should have to, stretch it out just to talk about it. So I'll say this. If you want to see the actual gameplay, skip ahead in the video. Just skimming through, you will easily see the jumps and levels. I'll probably end up making the video like 2 times speed instead of like 3 or 4 times. So the video will actually be probably somewhere around 20 minutes or 15 minutes or something instead of the flat out 40. I don't want it to be so fast that it skips over so much or it's harder to watch. But come to think of it, you could just hit slow in the playback settings on YouTube. Like you could slow it down and actually watch it in real time if you really wanted to. So I'm going to do something of that sort and just have it as proof, as evidence. I ran the Crucible. I think it gave like 30%. And then I ran Sanctum, and I want to say maybe it gave like 40%, which if you do like Sanctum back to back to back to back, it should work out. But I thought maybe it was eating too many of the hero dungeon ticket cards, and I wanted to give Land of Judgment a try. Land of Judgment, I think that's the name of it, right? Tower of Judgment, Land of Judgment, Wizard's Labyrinth. I don't know where Judgment came from. I don't know what the Land of Judgment is. I'm tripping. The Wizard's Labyrinth. The Wizard's Labyrinth gives an entire bar of experience. I started it. Well, I got to the Crucible and played through. I was a level 80. It basically pushed me, I want to say, like halfway. And then Sanctum got me almost to 81. Did Land of Judgment. I think I was 81, almost to 82. Did Land of Judgment again, jumped from 82 to 83. Did Land of Judgment again, jumped from 83 to 84. Did Land of Judgment again, jumped from 84 to max level. So Land of Judgment is pretty much a bar or a real good chunk of your EXP. The only issue with it is that and you're not like properly geared, it takes a minute to clear. And I did not run Zero Border or the Relics of Kunat at all, right? So I didn't even do the last 280 dungeons. I was like, man, I just don't feel like doing nothing. I also skipped my own method of running dimensional doors just to see how big of a change it would affect for my character. And it wasn't too crazy. It was more so just I wasn't as up to level. If I would have ran dimensional doors and like followed my method exactly, right, I would have been how many levels? How many levels? If I would have followed like my method, I would have been probably level 80, a little before like the next to last dungeon of the 80 map. But because I didn't, I wasn't. So I didn't run dimensional doors in the 80 area. I didn't run it in a 70 area, and I don't think I ran it in a 60 area. When I got on my Mari today, she was the same level that she was the last time that I recorded playing with Mari, which was months ago, if not a year ago, and that's roughly around level 40, like 42. I've taken breaks. went to eat, get some stuff done, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm 85. So I jumped essentially 40 something levels today. And that's using the Blacksmith Protection, Ring of Beefiness, and Premium GC, all from the VP thing and not from the like me actually putting money in, just to prove that it's possible. I will not lie, Mari's, at least in my experience, was a little more mind numbing. I can admit that I didn't necessarily play Mari to like the full of her extent. I feel like there's a good chunk of stuff that like I left out, like her C combo and her X combo. Really, I was just trying to get it all done. Um, and my pet was an egg and didn't do anything like to stop enemies, stun enemies, hurt enemies. I don't know if you can involve it to like one of the gons, whatever. But I guess I'll never find out because I'm not about to play Mario anymore. You're probably asking where I got the Cordy top from. I saved Sailbreaker scrolls throughout all my characters. If you do the VP mission 85, you get like 3 per character, I think. And I just carried them all over to Mary, whatever. I did pay for some Sailbreaker scrolls way back in the day. I don't think any of the ones I use today, though, are the result of those. I just wanted to add that, though. But yeah, I feel like Wizard's Labyrinth, best EXP, but depending on your gear, it could feel like it takes a really, really long time, and you'd probably be better off doing Dimensional Doors if you're gonna run it the full way like that. And when you play with other people in like any dungeon, it scales, which makes Wizard Labyrinth that much harder. Unless the person that you're playing with is like over, right? Like unless their power is like 400,000, then they're probably just carrying you through Wizard's Labyrinth, which is a free trip to 85. Um, so yeah, there's that. I think smarter, like maybe not so burnout, would be running Sanctum of Destruction like 2 to 3 different times. Well, that wouldn't have covered it all. I probably would have had to run it like 5 or 6 different times. But I only had so many tickets and just wanted to see if this was worth it or if it would even work. I got my answer. There's the proof. There's the evidence. I want to go to sleep, but I got some more stuff that I have to do for today. So, as always, gang, eat my balls. I thought I left something in a video in the other video. I couldn't really find it. I replayed it back a few different times at like 2 times speed. So, I guess I'm in a clear. To the friends that may or may not be watching this, I want to say thanks for the help with one of my projects. Not the YouTube project, but this is a completely different project for a completely different class. I plan on actually telling you guys through Discord because your opinions and your feedback actually helped. I'll be recording and submitting it sometime this week, I think. Outside of all that, hope everybody's having a good day. I've been hungry like all day, but I also need a workout, so there's that. But yeah, as per usual, eat my balls. Oh man, I'm tired.